to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the Shameless Plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dennis and Deneen, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
Plug.
Woo! Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, what's up, good folks?
How are y'all doing today? I hope good. I'm good. How you doing, girl?
I am fantastic.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
Why are you so fantastic?
So I'm on, I'm not even counting, like on this healthy lifestyle journey that I'm on now, peace of mind, making sure the body is right. And so like I have an abundance of energy now just from the smaller changes that I've made. And so my clothes that I literally like have in my closet now are too big.
Ooh.
So, but I haven't gotten on the scale and I don't want to get on the scale, but I'm noticing my face is slimming down, stuff is not fitting right anymore. And I'm okay with that. So, but I got an abundance of energy right now, so I feel really good.
Cool. Well, congratulations. And
thank you.
We so rude. We got right into it, but we didn't even welcome anybody. So welcome to the Shameless Podcast, Shameless Plug Podcast. I am Deneen.
And I am Denitra. Very nice to see y'all. Well, not see y'all, but glad y'all can join us.
Exactly. Glad to be here. We are on podcast number 7. So we say number 7. We're gonna keep track. It's kind of hard, but
I wrote it down.
Okay, cool.
I wrote it down. So podcast number 7.
Yes. So it seems like I'm the technical person. I do the setting up and all of that kind of stuff, and Denitra does the paperwork. I would help her. But unfortunately, I had to take this role of, doing the electronics, doing the intro, doing the board, doing this and doing that. Still don't have no sound, but hopefully next week we're gonna have some sound. I gotta remember to do some sound effects, but hopefully next week because Tom Badass, he's been missing the whole summer. He's been living the hot boy summer. He claims he was in Las Vegas at this podcast. He's showing now he on Facebook. He's showing pictures with him and all of these people and stuff like that and whatnot. So, I'm like, man, listen.
Probably still in Vegas. He ran into some money when he was playing the nickel machine. And so, so he got a little money. So he's still out in Vegas.
Okay. Well, I don't know where he at, what he's doing. I know he ain't been here. That's what I know.
True.
He has not been here.
That's true.
Shout out to my niece on Facebook, Tanisha Grant. I see the love, boo boo. I see the love. I love you too. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I love you. So we wasn't on last week. That's because I was Miss filming her show, her movie, and she was so busy, and I get it, sis. That is a good excuse to not to be on because you were filming. Okay. I can't wait for me to say that one day.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry I was not on, but it was like crunch time. It was like, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's and making sure the U's was shaped correctly. It was bananas last week. It was bananas. And like literally I got smart and I took some time off from work just so I can rest because even after filming on Sunday, we were done, but I still had to get people to the airport, people to the train station. I got back home. It was like 12:45 p.m. and my eyes was getting ready to close. I don't nap during the daytime. I had to lay down because I was like, you looking at a screen and it starts to move and like it's just my vision got blurred and I was like, I gotta put this down. I gotta get some rest. It was crazy. I mean, I slept for like 3-4 hours, but that's all I needed just to recharge.
Rejuvenate. Yes, yes, yes. So where
Woo!
are you now with the filming?
So our projection, what we wanted to do was really to be done this weekend. We was hoping this would have been our last weekend, but I'm not even, they're not complications, but we had to like really get some really detailed stuff filmed. And so it prolongs us. So we may have one more weekend that we
Okay.
can kind of get everything done. With, producing this, on our own, it's not like I got a check for like $50,000 that I could just cash in and, we're going to film next week. No. So we're going to wait. It's going to take me, it's going to take maybe a month or two before we can film the next one, but that's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
That's
I'm
cool.
not complaining about it. So, but sis,
What
let
happened?
me tell you about our church scene. First and foremost, shout out to Resurrection Hill Christian Center. Thank you so much for letting us film at your beautiful, beautiful church. Let me tell you, and shout out to Mr. Daniel Evans who he plays Pastor Paul in the movie. And shout out to Carlos Massey who played Reverend Barlow. But let me tell you about these two guys. You would have thought that they went to seminary school together and that they've just been just this powerful, pastor reverend relationship. You would think that they have known each other forever.
Mm-hmm.
When I say we had church, like we were filming and literally all my directors could do, shout out to TJ and Minteka, all they could do was keep filming. They was like, we couldn't stop. So they preached, they prayed, and I didn't write that. I did not write that sermon and I did not write that prayer. And when I say it was people crying, it was church.
Mm.
It was powerful, powerful. So I can't wait for people to see that because that wasn't acting. That was literally the spirit in
Mhm.
that church.
Wow, that's amazing.
It was so beautiful. It really was. I mean, I had tears in my eyes. I was like, y'all got all that? They was like,
Mm.
good, good, good,
So
good.
now, how do you know what to edit out? Because I mean, is all of it going to make it? Or you going to find a way?
I'm gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way. We're gonna find a way to make it work because within that message, somebody needs to hear that. And sometimes you gotta make those type of decisions,
Mhm.
like we need to keep all this, don't break nothing up, you know. We can maybe somewhere down the line take something out, because you want to kind of stay within a certain time limit. I always say a lot of people get distracted and they have squirrel syndrome. So a lot of times when there's a movie, unless like it's a very popular Hollywood movie, but you got to try to keep people's attention. And usually when
Right.
you go over, I would say even an hour and 45 minutes of a film, sometimes you lose they get distracted, which it happens, it's life. But I really want us to keep that part in. And oh, I cannot wait. I can't wait. You know, I'm gonna send you a picture, but I cannot wait for you to see this wedding dress that this wonderful woman, shout out to Miss Darlene Fields, that she made. I'm like, what do you have that we can use for a movie? She was like, I will make the wedding dress. And
Oh,
when I say she made that wedding dress, she made that wedding dress, and it was so beautiful. Oh my God. Woo! I'm happy.
I can tell.
I am so happy. It was so beautiful. It was, I mean, it looked like it was supposed to look like a real wedding, but that dress needs to be, what's the famous store in New York? I'm not gonna say their names because we don't get promotion from them. They're not sponsoring us, but
Girl, please. We all low budget, no budget. Ain't got nobody. It don't matter who we say, okay? What are you talking
that's
about? You
just
know what we
right
say?
now.
Ain't
It's
nobody
just
gonna
right
see
now.
it. All
We're gonna
right?
get some
They don't
sponsors.
even
We're
know
gonna
who
get some
we
sponsors.
gonna get some, but right now, nobody know who we are. So,
Yeah, that's true. But what's
is that the bridal company? You talking about the Days Bridal something? That's what you talking
no. Kleinfeld. They used to have a show on TV called Say Yes to the Dress.
about? Oh yes. Okay.
Kleinfeld.
Okay.
That dress that Miss Fields made, that dress will be like a popular item that everybody would want. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I
So, but now here go my question. So, what happens to the dress when you finish filming?
Oh, that's her dress. She just made it for the film. So I don't know what she plans on doing with
Okay.
it. You know, she may sell it, you know. But you know, she actually drove down. She's in South Carolina, so she drove here to North Carolina. And, you know, I got a place for her and her husband. She was actually in the movie, you know, but we got another part of the wedding scene to do. So I gotta have her come back, you know, but who that dress, that's all of us women, we were like, that dress. I was like, I know that dress, you know.
Mm,
Ooh, but it was good. The guys look really great in their tux and all that. It was a great time. Sunday was our last filming day of for right now, and that was a long day, but we got a lot done. So, you know, we're just checking off the list, going through the script. All right, this is done, this is done, this is done. I feel good now because I can put some more check marks in my little book that these are done, and this is how much we have left. So right now we got maybe about 30% more to do.
okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then after that, all the wonderful magic happens with editing and then once it's fully put together along with sound, we start looking for distribution and getting it out there. So yeah.
Okay. So, what are the steps for distribution? In case anyone was wondering.
So distribution is very interesting. When I did Animom, we had Animom just streamed to one place. And that was me not knowing what distribution looks like. And so there is a whole process. Like, are you streaming? Are you doing like a limited theater, premiere or limited theater interaction? Are you doing that? Are you doing DVDs? DVDs still exist, and so a lot of times it's just finding a distribution company,
Hmm.
and then that's where the money comes in. Like, literally, how much is this company going to pay for your film? You know, do
Okay,
you
so
get royalties from it?
they charge you a fee for
Yep.
the film, and then they put it out there, and then you get a percentage of what they get.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So it really just depends. Each distribution company has, different percentages, and so it really just depends. With this being a faith-based movie, you know, there are some faith-based movies, but a lot of distribution companies are looking for faith-based movies. So
Okay.
a lot of times that will weigh in your favor,
Mhm.
and
People love the Lord.
that's right. That's
They
right. So
love
it's
the
just the
Lord.
idea of, you know, the business part of it is really interesting. I have been really grateful to meet people that don't mind sharing the information and sharing their experiences. So that way I'm hoping that once this is done, that I can share my experience with someone that we can, you know, I got you, you know, pass along the knowledge. There is this gentleman, him and his wife, they have a production company. His name is Bobby Peoples. He literally wrote a book about distribution,
Mm.
independent filming and distribution. And I purchased the book from off of Amazon. He gives a lot of information. He really does. I was like, wow. I like writing, but you know what? You can't just be the writer. You have to be the business person as well.
Of
So
course, of course,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
So
I
this
am
is the part I'm learning.
learning.
Yeah.
Learning the same thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
So what about you? What have you been up to?
well, right now I just made a sale on Etsy. Ha ha
Hey, that's right. Yes.
ha. Okay, I'm like, what's this? The cha-ching? I'm like, what? Oh, okay. So I just made a sale on Etsy. So that is for good things. I'm just coming off of a 3-week vacation. It was literally a staycation.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere. I'm happy that I was on vacation.
Yes.
I got a lot done while I was on vacation.
Good.
However, the weather sucked. The weather sucked like crazy. I
Oh,
think out of the whole 3 weeks, I might have had 3 or 4 good days. And what I mean by good days,
wow.
I'm saying like in the daytime. Like I think maybe 3 or 4 days, it might have hit like high 80s and might have hit 90s one day, never hit the hundreds. And it never, and what the problem was that when it got cool at night. Because usually when I go on vacation,
Yeah.
I sleep on my terrace. It's so hot, it's nice and warm. I sleep on my terrace. I didn't sleep on my terrace at all. I'm not sleeping out there with a blanket. Okay.
What?
I have done it, but not no,
Yeah.
no. So I was like, I didn't really get to chill on my terrace like I wanted to because it was just too cool. It was too a couple of
Gotcha.
days, I want to say at least 4 or 5 days at night. I had my heater on. I had
What?
my heater on. At one point, it was 50 something degrees. I was going off. Like, why is it 50 something degrees in August? The second week in August. Why is it 50 something degrees? Like I was literally, I think for a moment I had a meltdown. I really had a meltdown because you know what? I hate the cold and
Yeah.
I suffered through it all year. And all I ask is that I'm on vacation and give me some hot weather, and I didn't get it. So, but other than that, it was really I was away from one job and I just gave more to another job, which was my business. So
That's right.
I was like literally busy. I finally started going live more on TikTok.
Oh,
And
snap it up. Snap it up.
been going live on TikTok, y'all. And I've
Yes.
been having a ball. My story is when I first started out, like, well, last year when I started doing, well, technically I've been doing my composition notebooks for 3 years, but
Hmm.
last year is when I really opened up my store on TikTok and put them in the store. And everybody's like, oh, you got to go live and let people know about it. I'm like, all right, all right, all right. So I was going live and nobody was coming in my lives. I mean, like, literally
And
nobody.
everybody's like, oh,
You got to go live and let
so
people know
what
about it.
is the
That's funny.
thing?
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, and like I was getting disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they say you don't give up, but I was like, shoot, forget that. I ain't got time. And so
Yeah.
I just didn't do it, and I stopped and I stopped. And so, but this year I made a promise that I was gonna go live. When I went on vacation, I was gonna go live more and do more, whatever. And I did. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a ball. My lives don't be any less than 3 hours. They be 3 hours and more. Like people that I have met are phenomenal. They have been, my regulars have been coming in, supporting me, giving me love, showing me what to do, because I'll be like, I don't know, what does this mean? This like what they be telling me, and I love my TikTok family. I'm not even gonna front. I am addicted. I'm not gonna say I'm addicted to it, but I just like being, even though I be getting all of the restrictions, okay? Because every time I'm on live, TikTok telling me that I done got this restriction, because it's hard, because yeah, I sell the books on TikTok, but I have other things and I have other sites. So when I'm referring people to the other sites, they're like, you got to keep people basically on TikTok.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, so I be telling like, I'll be whispering it in the phone, and then, they've been getting it. So they have really, really, really been supportive. And
Good.
so, and I'm just doing me. I just get up there and just create, some composition notebooks, and people ask me, how do you do this and how do you do that? And I'm under the impression that everybody already know, everybody know, because when I go in there, it's so many people doing it, and I'm like, how could you not know? And every time I turn around, somebody is doing it, but they're like, no, I don't know. So it's like, oh, you should give a class. You should give a class. And I was like, okay, nah, I'm not all about that. And everybody, you should give a class. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give a class. So
good.
I gave a class. It was on Canva and composition notebooks. It's called Sip and Create. Yeah, Sip and Create with me in Canva. And I had a class. And so my first class, I had like 6 people, and I was like, yo, I was ecstatic. I was happy.
Okay.
And class was supposed to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Girl, that class was 3.5 hours long. Okay. I was like, oh hell no. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. And then so everyone's like, I missed it. So I had another one, and that one was 3 hours. I'm like, well, God dang. So now they still asking, and then they're like, well, when you going to start your school? And I'm like, a school? Like, yo, y'all asking too much. Now I got other stuff, I still got to get into. The only thing I really, really didn't do is I didn't finish my short script. I didn't finish that.
Okay.
So I had to finish that. I didn't get a chance to finish because I'm on the live 3, 4, 5. One live tonight, I was on the live 6 hours. Okay. I'm tired.
Whoa.
I am tired. So I don't do, so everything that I had planned for that day or whatever got pushed back to the next day. And then again, I'm on live the next day. So everything kept getting pushed back. So I never got a chance to finish it. So now I'm going to finish it. And so they was like, well, when you're going to open your school? When you're going to open your school? I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, all right. So I had opened up the school, but I didn't do anything to it. So it's like, no, you got to do this. You got to do that. So I'm like, all right. So I opened up my school, and of course I'm like, what the heck am I called? See, this is the problems that I like. The school, I can open up the school on Monday, but it might take me 2 weeks to find the images to go with the school, to find the name of the school. Like, it takes me forever. And this is sometimes why I hate doing things. So
you gotta prep for it.
Right, exactly. So in my live was a lot of people was having creative in their names, like in different ways, just creative. Like my name, of course, is Denise Creative Mind. This other lady came in there, was her name, Creative Mind. I was like, wow, cool name. So I ended up calling it Creative Minds Assemble. All right. So because I thought about, that famous line in the Avengers, when he was like, Avengers Assemble. And I was like, use that. But that's what I'm like. So everybody who is creative and got their mind, we are all going to assemble in my school, and we are going to create, we are going to grow, we're going to learn, and we're going to make money. And that's the whole thing. So
I know that's right. Well, congratulations. Know, right? I am so proud of you.
Myself. Yes, I'm proud of myself. So I'm still learning, I'm still setting it up. I'm still learning the business part of it. But I want to show my last 2 composition notebooks that I created.
Okay.
That I really, really, really like. I love all of my composition notebooks, right?
Yeah, they're cute.
And my problem, and and it always rings out in my mind. And this comes from Tiffany Green. Shout out to you, Tiffany Green. When she talks, and she was like, stop making stuff that you like, because people don't like what you might not like what you like. You got to make stuff that what people want, or what people's in demand for, or what people are looking for. And then, and I try, but it's just the creativity in me. Like, and I think everybody, love my images. I opened up my Beacon store. I have the Beacon store now. So people have been buying the images. I have sold quite a few composition notebooks. So I am literally happy about that. So actually, I did this one today, okay? And I thought this one was so cute. Look at her.
Oh, yes.
Look at her. Isn't she the cutest?
Yes, she is.
The cutest. So
I love it.
Yeah, so this is something that I teach people, and I'm showing them, especially like the stuff with the words, and I'm like, how do you do that? How did you get that? So that's something that I teach in my class, because it's an app in Canva. A lot of people just don't know that it's there or know how to use it. So that is one that I had created, and I just think that she is so adorable. So I haven't put her up on my site yet, but she's going up on my site, okay? And then the other one was, I had this image, and I got this image from a Facebook group. Shout out to all the AI Facebook groups, because they really, really, really help people who don't know their way around AI and how to create prompts and how to get the right image and things like that. So shout out to them. And I'm also part of the DCT lab. So I learned like how to do my wall art and my music, the theme show to our show. I learned how to do all of that in DCT, which is a school. That is the school on the school's platform. So, but I had this image from them, and I was like, let me do what I'm going to do with this image. So I had this image, and this is actually 2 images in one. Okay.
Oh.
So I created this. Now, I can't put this too many places, because them people, I don't want them people coming out and getting me. Because
yeah, you don't want the people.
I only got 2 nickels. Okay. I only got 2 nickels. That's all I have. So if you come get me, you can have 1 nickel. All right.
Yeah.
But it was just too cute that I could not resist creating something. So it's really 2 separate images, and I just merged them together. And I'm getting it. And I thought that it was so cute.
It's very cute. I love that one.
Yes. So I was like, okay. So that was 2 things that I did. And so if anyone is interested in my class, I have a class that's going to be on September the 6th, that's a Saturday, from 1 to 3. Again, it's going to be on composition notebooks. I am going to do a class, because they asked me, well, what about the people who don't know Canva at all, who just don't know how to work their way around Canva? I was like, all right. I got y'all. So I'm going to do a class for them also. Basically, like the fundamentals, the basic of Canva, to get you going, to get you started. Because listen, it's there. All you got to do is take a little time. You can create these notebooks, and you can sell them yourself. All right. That's what I want to do. Just show you how you can make money, like how I'm making money. I ain't making a whole bunch of money. I ain't gonna front, but I'm on my way. Okay.
Yes, you are. We got some haze in the Facebook group. So Mr. Eddie D. Williams, who wrote, he was on our show. He said, hey. So hey, Mr. Eddie D. Williams. That's my guy. He's cool peoples. So he said, hey, and then we got some people watching. So they ain't say hey, but I got to give a shout out to Bill D. Nicola. He is a part of our filming family. So he's been with us all weekend. So I got to say hey to him. And who else did I see on here? And Mr. O'Neill is watching. So hello, everybody. Thank y'all for joining us.
Let me look and see. So I got Tanisha Grant. That's my niece. She's watching. I don't know if she's still here. And I got Larry Carol Connor. So Connor. That's a cousin. Hey, cuz. Hopefully I'll see you this weekend. I got Dave Deluxe. He's watching. And I got my Call of Duty partner, Lo, she's watching,
All right now.
What time you get on the game? I was like, after my podcast.
I was say you're gonna get on the game once you're done.
I got to. That's my like, how everybody might drink a glass of wine before they
go to bed.
My Xbox is my release before I go to bed. Okay. So my last thing that I have to promote is, I'm extra. Okay. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't extra, right? I just wouldn't. All right. So I have the wait, let me see. I thought I had it up. Give me 1 second. I thought I had loaded everything. So anyone interested in the school, it's in my downloads. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is when you're supposed to have the engineer here to do this stuff for you, but he's not here.
He's on an extended break.
Extended break. All right. So this is my school, Creative Mind Assemble. Was Creative Mind, Assemble. Is you learn and grow while having fun. Inside my school, you'll discover how to create, earn passive income, and have a blast doing it, all while meeting a supportive community. of like-minded people, and that's what's important, and that's what I like about it, because the community that I'm already in, DCT, it's like they are like-minded. Everybody's there to help everyone, and it's just, I love it. Okay, when I tell you I
Oh,
love it, I love it. But so before I made my school official, I had to do a theme song, right?
yes. Go ahead. Go
You
ahead. I
know,
want to hear
I
the
had
theme
to do
song.
a theme song. Like, it wouldn't be me. Like, I don't understand. I can, somebody else, it could take them 5-10 minutes, and it could take me 5-10 minutes. But the fact that I got to do extra, like, oh, let me do a theme song, let me do it, and that's why it takes me so long to do things. Okay, so this is my school, and this is the theme song to my school. Let me see. 1 second. Here we go.
Creative minds. Assemble, assemble. Let's go. Let's go. Step into school, it's a brand new wave. Creative minds linking, we all self-made. Learning while we earn, passive stacks on the rise. Building futures together, success in our eyes. Creative minds, assemble, we rise. Dream big, build strong, reaching new heights. Learn and grow, yeah, we do it for fun. Together we shine, yeah, we move as one. Ideas turn to action, action makes wealth. We support one another, community health. No limits on vision, no cap on the plan. We create, elevate, yes we can. Creative minds, assemble, we rise. Dream big, build strong, reaching new heights. Learn and grow, yeah, we do it for fun. Together we shine, yeah, we move as one. Assemble, yeah, assemble. Creative minds, assemble. Watch us run it.
Ah! Yes.
I'm so extra.
Yes.
I'm so extra. I swear, I am so extra.
That's not extra.
It is. It is. Yes, it is.
That's perfect.
It's, but you know what? Like I said, it's something that I learned in another community. So hopefully now I can show people in my community how to do that. And hey, if you need a theme song for your show, for whatever, let me know. I got you. I got you. You see, I be working it. I definitely be working it. I can't wait to do that. The one for your credits.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can't wait to do that one.
Definitely going to need that.
I know. So
Because my song is cute, but I don't like the voice on it. So I wouldn't use it for my show. I wouldn't use it for the movie.
your voice.
No, it wasn't my voice.
Oh,
Not
somebody
me.
else's voice.
Yeah, it was like through this program, like I had the words written out, and then you kind of pick like how do you want it to sound, if you want a male or female, and it's too robotic, like it's AI generated, which is fine. I use that for like our slideshow that I'll put as a reel, but I would not use that. The words are beautiful, but I don't like the singing part of it because it's just
Well, if you got the words, we halfway there, girl. That's all I
okay.
need. We
Okay,
got the
good.
words.
Because
It's not a problem.
I
Okay.
got the words. Yes.
Oh, we're gonna
Yeah.
hook.
So, but that's good. I'm so proud of you because I think I've been like harping in your ear about you need to. And
Yeah,
see, now you got other people who said the same thing. So I'm very proud of you for doing that. It's going to be a great success.
I know. I hope so. I'm sure it will. I
Yeah.
was telling people on live today. Like I'm nervous because I'm not gonna lie. It's $10 a month.
Yeah.
Like people. That's a couple. That's not even a couple. Well, that's a. If you can get a small at Starbucks, it's 5 and some change. But if anything else is over $10, and people spend that a day. But it's the amount of information that you're going to get. Like I already have some discussion boards up there. I've already have some free images. I'm going to have some type of challenges while the group is still small. And
Okay.
I'm going to give some prizes and things like that to people who win. So, I want to make it different. I like, because me, I like just different, and I want to make it fun. So that's my whole thing that I want to do.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I know like you were worried about, well, there's other people with schools and they teach this, but they don't teach it the way you teach it.
Oh,
And
well,
you always got to remember that I don't care if it's 10 million people that's doing it, they're not you, you know.
you
And
know, and
so,
that's good advice. Well, you know what? That's good advice, period. Because I think it was one of those. It was a TikTok. I think it was like a TikTok voiceover or something like that. And
mhm,
people, because I did have this problem. People were saying, you know, when Rihanna started, you know how many perfumes are out there. You know what I'm saying? You think that stopped her?
nope,
You know, so it's like you go to in the store, it's like 1,800 million brands of perfume, you know. So
yep,
people think because it's like oversaturated that I don't want to do it, you know, and that's how I felt. I'm not gonna lie, that's how I feel. You know, it's so many, even doing digital products, it's everybody up here doing digital products, selling digital this, selling digital that, you know, and I'm like, why they want to do it from why they want to get it from me? You know, they're gonna get it from this person. Because you know what, it reminds me of like when I used to go to when I had my book events and I used to go to
yes,
like, book fairs or whatever. And you know, people get to you, oh, I really like this, but I already spent all my money over there. You're
yeah,
like, yeah, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of thing. But you know, I'm coming to realize, you know, as Coach say, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
yes,
So I'm put it out there, you know, people join, they join, you know, even if one, two people join, that's fine. We're gonna have fun. But I know I'm gonna remember this day and I'm gonna look back on it and I'm gonna have like 500 people in my school and be like, God dang, remember when I couldn't even, I was scared I wasn't even gonna get one and now I got 500. So
exactly.
yeah, it's
It,
gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that.
yeah.
So
You know what? My motto is there's always somebody out there that's looking for something that you have or that you do. So,
you know what? And that's true. And that's the thing that I'm learning in the digital business, the digital download, even the market is that, you know, you have to find you have to solve their pain point. You know, you have
mhm,
to find out what they're looking for, and then you have to come in and solve it. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
It's
yeah,
like, and you know, sometimes you just can't even, you be surprised. Like, for example, I do, I have press on nails. I like press
mhm,
on nails, okay? Because I like the different designs of the press on nails. And
mhm,
so I'm not gonna lie, it is a hassle taking these press on nails off. You know, you can do it like when they like, because like I use this glue, and I'm not gonna lie, they usually stay on for like sometimes 6 weeks before they start to like really loosen up and everything. And
whoa,
yeah, they do stay on for a while. And so if I want to take them off before that, it's like really a struggle.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so someone came up with this little glue thing that you put on, and then it has a little tip that you can put under the nail to help pop it off. And I was like, damn, why I ain't think of that?
uh huh,
Solve the problem that I had. You know, I
yeah,
had a problem of taking off my press on nails, and they solved that problem. So it comes with the same thing with whatever you do with the digital world, digital product world. You know, what is it that you're gonna give this, you know, what are their problems and how are you gonna solve their problems? And that's how I am with the composition notebooks. I feel people, you know, their kids want to have books of images that look like them. So
yep,
that's what I'm solving, you know, showing having composition notebooks where a kid can look at it and say, "Oh, she looks like me," or "He looks like me," or see a, you know, a little kid dressed as a police officer or whatever it may be, and they can see that, you know, that's why I try, that's what I'm trying to solve, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Or with my store, and like, you know, I see a lot of people out there where they want to learn how to do composition notebooks, but they don't want to go through all the hassle of the composition notebook. They just want the image. So I've learned, you know what, just give it, because like I'm not gonna lie, I was greedy. I was greedy, and I was selfish because I felt when I created an image, like I
mhm,
want you to get it on the notebook. I don't want you to have the image. I want you to get it on the notebook. But some people might not want the notebook. They might just want the image because they have the notebook and they want to learn how to do it. So I had to learn how to separate that. So that's why I started. Well, okay, I'll give you the image. So now you have the image. So I solved that problem because some people
mhm,
don't know how to create these images. So I have a prompt book. Okay, this shows you how to go about and start creating images so that you can get familiar with AI or whatever. So, like you said, it's a business. You
Yeah.
know, I have the creative side of it. I've been blessed with that. I'm coming to terms that I've been blessed, but I have to learn the business out of it. So
Yeah.
that's what I, started learning while I was on vacation, the business side of it. And no matter what you do, I've learned that there's a business side of it. Just like, planning our family reunion that's this weekend. We have the family reunion, but we've been having meetings all along because that's the business side of it.
Exactly.
To show up and play the games and play the trivia and eat and get your t-shirt and get this and get that and whatever, but they don't see all the hard work and the business side and the money side of it. They don't see all of that. So that's what is important, and that's what I'm learning. I'm hoping, that I'm learning, that I can turn around and I can show somebody else and teach somebody else. So how they say, each one teach one.
That's right. That's right.
So that's what I've been doing. That's
Ooh,
what's been keeping me busy.
and you've been busy.
I have been busy, like literally, yeah, busy. Even yesterday, I went and dropped off some books.
Hmm.
This girl, she had ordered a book, and I had dropped it off in the mail yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, I got it today," but she was just like right up. She was in the Bronx. I was like, I couldn't believe she got it already. And then someone, I was on a live, and someone ordered 7 books, and I was like, "Wow."
Okay.
Yes. And then, my niece Tanisha, she was at church last weekend, and she was showing my composition. And so this lady, she reached out to her, and she told her to give her my information. She reached out to me, and now she want to get some composition notebooks for her grandkids. And I'm like, okay. So the busyness has not stopped. So
Exactly.
I
But
like
like
it.
you said, it's about these boys and girls seeing, a likeness of them and not just a black and white composition book, you
Right,
know.
right.
And then they don't have to worry about somebody taking their book because their book looks totally different from everybody else's.
Exactly. And then sometimes now that I customize them, they have their name on them. They have their names
Exactly.
on
Yes. Yes.
But like I
Yeah.
tell people, my best story is when I went to I was doing a book fair. It was actually a children's book fair, and the little girl ran up and she was like, "Mommy, she looks like me." And I wanted to like boo-hoo right then and there, okay? Because y'all don't know I'm this and I'm that, but I'm sensitive, y'all. I'm really sensitive.
Yeah.
Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell
But
nobody.
I'm sensitive. You don't tell nobody. But
Yeah.
I'm sensitive. And I was like, but it was like at that moment, it was like, that's why I do it. That's why I do it. And it was even when, Amazon canceled my account, and in
Mm,
my appeal, and I applied and I replied to them and I said, look, I don't do it for the money. Do I want to make money? Don't get me wrong. I want to make money. Okay.
yeah.
I spend over $200 a month with my website, my subscriptions, and everything that I do in order to create all of this. Do I bring in $200 a month on myself? No, I don't. But I do it because I like to create. I love to create, and that's why I do it. And it's like, whether I make the money or not, I'm still going to do it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm still going to do it because I can't help it. I can't help but create. I got to create something. Like I
Yeah.
just can't go without creating something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I just take it to the max, and that's why I guess I love doing like the pitch decks or whatever. It's like that
Yeah.
creativity. It just can come and just like ooh, ooh.
Mhm.
I'm just shy. Speaking of creativity, shout out to my other niece, Crystal. Wait, I gotta get it right. This is like my hat. I've been wearing my hats. She was on the show.
Yep.
Crystal
I
Unlimited
remember.
Designs. So
Yes.
this is one of her hats. Because I was like, I need you to make me a hat. So like 3 weeks ago, my niece Tanisha was giving her annual block party for parents supporting parents back to school. And she was coming. I was like, I want a hat. She's like, what you want? I was like, I want this girl. She showed up with the hats. She had her little table. She had her little generator where she hit like a little heated thing and heated,
Yeah.
and girl made me 2 hats right there on the spots. I was cracking up. So
Wow.
I love my hat. And I gave her some more hats to make me some more hats. So shout out to my niece Crystal Unlimited Designs. Please check her out. You see her work. I love it. I love it. Okay. My boss was like, because I went back to work last week, and for two
Yeah.
days I had on my hats. I don't. It's like, what's up with you in these hats? He's like, they're really nice. I was like, yeah, I like them. You know what I'm saying? I really like them. And now that I've been wearing them with my wigs and everything, so I don't.
Yeah, she did a great job on the hats. I love it. Those are great. My
Yeah.
head too big for a hat. I don't even try no more. I can't.
You think I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it real right now. You think my head, like right now, I got this here and this hat is tight and it's tight on my head, and I swear to God, it's giving me a migraine. But
Uh-oh.
shoot,
But you're gonna wear your hat. Wear that hat. Yes.
I'm gonna wear my hat because it wasn't gonna look right if I didn't have the hair. I'm gonna wear my hat. Like right now, it's tight, but that's all right because we only got a couple of more minutes, and soon as,
Then you can
this
take it off.
podcast is over, I'm taking this hat and this wig.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Oh man. But you know it's funny. You said something really important when you talk about, you know, the creator and the business person
Mm-hmm.
and how they're separate, but they're separate, but they're together. You know, it is so, so true. And that's like me for screenwriting. I'm the same way. I love writing. I'm just like somebody, this is a different story and somebody needs to hear it, And it's like, you write, you write, you write, you write. And then it's like, okay, that's done. We're ready to film. And now that's when the business stuff comes in, and
Yeah,
it's like, two different towers, but, all part of the same kingdom. You got to learn one, you need to learn the other, especially when you're independent, you know. So,
starving when you're starving.
yeah.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
coach told me. Coach is like, all right, yeah, you can create the you can create the pitch decks, but you got to get the business side of it. You got to promote it. You got to send it out to people. You got to reach out to actors and actresses and producers. Hey, do you need a pitch deck? Do you need this? Do you need that? I'm like, see, I'm the type of person I just want to create it and then everybody else do all the other stuff, But like you said, when you by yourself, you can't do that. But let me give it I want to give a shout out to Angelica Mark Nunes, aka Angel. Angel is my angel on TikTok. All right. Angel,
Oh,
I'll be like, oh my God, what does this mean? She's like, oh, you got to do this. You got to do that. She be like, just say the information is in the bio. Because I was like, I got restrictions. I just say the information is in the bio. And people be asking questions in my live and she be answering. So Angel, shout out. Her son is sick and we still sending prayers to her. This is the
yes,
one who
we are.
yes, we're sending prayers to your son and all praises to you and everything is going to work out. But I love you, girl, and I appreciate and thank you for looking at my live. She's my girl. Well, I tell you what, she be helping me out. She be looking out for me. She be looking out for me. But
That is awesome.
yeah, so
That is awesome. Let's see who we got on my side. Oh, my other half is on. Hello, Savalas.
Ooh.
He'll probably say something later, but he's on. So hello, how are you?
Uh-oh.
Darn, I lost my point because I was going to say something. Yeah, no, I was going. That's why I was trying to let you know. TT will put you in TT jail in a heartbeat. Who is that? Who has popped up? Hey, Coach.
Hi. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, guys?
We are doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. How was your day? What you been up to?
Hi, Deneen. Hi, Deneen. How you doing? Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone in podcast land. How you guys doing? How you doing, right. Angelica, Mark, Nuez? How you guys doing? Who we got up here? Who we got? Welcome. Angelica, how you doing? Welcome. Since you're the only one so far been commenting, you have won the grand prize of something.
And what has she won, Coach?
I have no idea. This light is killing me. Let me see.
You're gonna offer a prize, but you don't know what the prize gonna be. You gonna work on that?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get my. I look like I'm dead.
You know what you do.
The
I ain't want
background
to
of
say
the whole thing.
anything.
Anyway,
It's the lighting.
yeah, it's the lighting.
Yeah.
But anyway, what's going on? What's been happening on the show? What's been going on?
My hat.
Which I've been up to.
Let me get my hat right. Wait.
Well, now your head is okay. What's going on?
We've
How
been
y'all
talking
doing?
just about what's been going on with us for the last couple of weeks. You know, me with
What's been going on?
filming. Well, me with filming. And we had a really big filming weekend this weekend that just passed. And Deneen with everything that she got going on with, you know, her school, you know, and the business. So we've just been talking about everything that's been coming to what is it called? Fruition.
Fruition.
Since the last couple of weeks.
No, it's just like Sharon. Okay.
Whatever, Coach. Whatever.
Great.
Coach, have you spoken to where's Tom at? Has he reached out to you?
Let me tell you about Tom.
Okay.
Tom Badass has been on the run. He said, get on the call. He's monitoring it from he just landed in Miami because he had to do some other stuff right now.
Miami?
But Tom he's Miami, but he's watching it. He's told me to monitor because right now, Tom, if y'all don't know who Tom Badass is, he's finally got on social media last week. Tom Badass is finally on social media. He couldn't call himself, he's called himself Tom Bad. He couldn't use the word ass. He's called himself Tom Bad. So Tom is now on Facebook. If you want to reach out to Tom, his name is Angelica. How you spell it? Angelica Mark Nunez. God, that's a tongue twister. You are AMN. I'm gonna call you AMN. So AMN, if you want to find out what Tom is all about, Tom Badass is on Facebook as Tom Bad, BADD.
And I think he got 6 friends. He got a few friends too.
Yeah.
He had because he just started. He got 6 friends. People that Tom is one of those guys. He's a cool white guy. You know, he loves hanging out with his sisters. He doesn't call them sisters, sisters and stuff like that. You know, he's a friendly guy. He's all over the place. But I'm gonna have Tom on the show one day. Tom is actually going to be, because people think, Coach, you Tom. No, I'm not Tom. Why would I be Tom? Why would they do all that? I got so much stuff I need to do. Why would I portray something else? So Tom is going to actually be on the show one day. We're going to try to get Tom on the show, and Tom is going to talk about his adventures, how he's an award-winning podcast host, and all that good stuff. So Tom is actually going to be on the show one day. So check it out. And when we broadcast it, Tom will broadcast it. He's going to actually be on the show. So we're going to get Tom on the show. Definitely of the real life Tom Badass.
All I have to say is that when that day
I'm going to be watching. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be on the show.
Voice or whoever, if you have, just tell anybody, if they have never, ever watched a show, a Shameless Plug podcast show, that will be the show to watch. Okay,
that is true.
If I can get through that whole show with a straight face, will be straight up a miracle. Okay, it will be a.
I'm gonna tell you what Tom been telling me since he became on Facebook.
I will not be able to. I probably won't even be able to do the show. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be able to do the show. I'm just gonna sit here like this with my hand like this.
Let
you what?
Let me tell you what Tom said. Let me tell you what Tom told me since he's been on Facebook and social media. He said, Coach, I've been getting a lot of requests from different women and stuff like that, because Tom said, man, I think I'm the sexiest podcast engineer right now. That's what someone told him. And I'm like, really? He said, yeah, I don't know. I'm not trying to be sexy, but I guess I am. And I'm like, go ahead, old Tom. Tom, that's my boy. So he's going to talk about everything, because Tom said, man, he getting approached by people. And one story that this lady want him on a podcast. And I think she's kind of Indian. She's mixed Indian with something. But she really wanted him on a podcast. because she wants to ask him out on a date. And that's the only reason why she wanted him on the podcast. So Tom will act like he's sexy, but hey, these women, man, flock over him. He told me he in Vegas, man, he had to turn some women down, and some women try to come to his hotel room and stuff like that. He said, "No, I don't roll like this. I don't roll like that." So Tom's not on a bad engineer, but he's a bad man. So you gotta watch out for Tom. Tom, he will be on the show.
Okay, but my question is he ever coming back as the engineer? Because I mean, we can always, should we look for someone else?
First of all, Tom told me this. He said, "I knew you were gonna say something like that because I knew that you have haterade in you against Tom since the other show that we had together." So he know how the haterade that you feel on Tom because of what happened on the previous podcast. And he only working with you because of me. I said, "Tom, please work with Deneen." He said, "Man, she hate too much. Everything I do, she always hating."
You don't do anything. You don't do anything. How can I hate on somebody who don't do anything?
Listen, Deneen, listen. Tom is an award-winning podcast engineer. He's gonna make sure that everything's run right. Deneen,
it don't be running right. It don't be. That's what I'm saying. The problem, it doesn't go right.
You see, you're raising your voice for no reason. Now to tell you guilty, you're raising your voice at someone that's not even here. He's not even here to defend himself.
I'm tired of you talking about this person, all right, who we know who this person is, but I'm sick and tired of this person. It's all good if they did their job. They just don't do their job.
Tommy is like that book. Well, Where's Waldo? We need a Where's Tommy book. It's just
now Tom
need to look for him.
This. Now Tom told you this. He called you by the name Miss Taylor. He said that. Listen, said that right now he like you, but don't get on the side with Deneen. It's gonna be trouble. Yeah.
When he coming on the show? Huh?
But that's Tom.
I can't even
and he
say
said, if you gonna talk, if you gonna now, the reason why Tom has not got on you yet, Miss Everett Taylor Everett, is because you don't have no background. He said until you have a background, you can't talk to Tom the way that Deneen can talk to him, and he don't like the way Deneen talked to him in the first place.
Wait, Andrew said who is
because he's an award-winning podcast. Until you get one of those trophies.
She said who is? She said who is Tom?
Who is that?
All right, Angel, let me tell you who Tom is. All right, so a couple of years ago,
who is Tom? Tom.
I had a podcast with my dear friend.
Why are you moving so fast? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
With a close friend, Sharon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, Tom became the engineer of our show. So Tom was responsible for queuing up the intro. Tom was responsible for the intro, the laugh tracks, bringing guests on, making sure guests had the links and things like that. This is what Tom was responsible for. Tom never did that. Okay, if anything came up, it was late. He just didn't do what he was supposed to do. So I wanted to fire Tom. All right, but we all really know who Tom is. Okay, so
we got a Tom comment on my end. Just to let you know, we got a Tom comment on my end. It says, and I'll put it as the person is anonymous on my end. It said, this Tom guy sounds flaky. That's what this person said in the comments on my end. So
exactly. And this is our 7th show. Okay. And Coach wanted to rehire Tom for this podcast. And he was at the first one. I don't even think he was at the first one, the whole thing. And we ain't seen him since.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
We ain't seen him since. So that's why we be struggling with, that's why we don't have any, we don't have any side of clap applause when people come on. We don't, because Tom had all of that. Oh, Tom had all of that. Okay.
But and wait, so Coach said that. Didn't Coach say he on the run? Was that how he started the statement where we asked?
I thought she said, I thought he was made up in the beginning. He is made up. He is. Okay. Just between me and you. He ain't real.
Oh, wait, I got another comment. Bill said this. He said, fire Tom and get a Wake Tech intern.
Do you know how many times I fired Tom? But somehow he keeps coming back. I don't understand. Okay. And now he got this face. He literally has a Facebook page. If you get a chance, please go to Tom Bad Facebook. Okay.
Yes.
He's friends with me and Denitra. So you can see Tom. You can see him with his awards. Okay.
Yeah, with his awards.
With his women.
Yeah.
Smiling
and enjoying life.
I want to see this Tom. I am challenging Tom to come on this podcast. This is a challenge. I am offering Tom. Listen, come on the podcast.
Tom came from Vegas. Now he in Florida.
He in Florida. He on the run. Who paying for all of this? Because you're not getting paid from us.
Not from us.
So who doing all of this?
Maybe he got a lump sum of money that came with his podcast award.
You think that's what it was?
Well, it's possible. He told me that he met with Dr. Umar Johnson. So
who in the great Guash of Vicious? Who is that? Who's that?
Dr. Oh, he's a podcast host. He is really popular. So
now he's going over there. Is that what it is? He's going over there?
I don't know.
Deuces.
Did you say deuces?
Okay.
Tom gets around.
I'm trying to let the people see what Tom is all about. So hold tight, guys.
Tom gets around.
Tom, let me tell you. Tom, what you trying to see? Because we at 9:04 and we ready to get out of here, and I'm ready to go play some Xbox. So
Tom is like that Ludacris song. He got in different area codes. That's Tom. He a jet setter.
Tom,
all over the place.
Tom. Oh, fake Tom, okay? I don't know.
I'm telling you.
He over there doing something.
Somebody need to make a book called "Where's Tom?"
Or what's his name? Eminem. What's it? Slim Shady. With a real Slim Shady stand up. With a real Tom stand up. Stand up with a real Tom. With a real.
Please stand up. Tom. Please stand up.
Please stand up. Okay, with a real bad Tom. Tom the bad.
I got another comment. We got another comment. Said Tom ain't ish.
We've been trying. We've been trying to find somebody else, okay?
I cannot.
We've been trying. But have you ever noticed? Well, we ain't never seen Tom. We ain't never seen Tom, okay?
Oh, man.
One thing. Coach and Tom won't be in the same place at the same time.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness. That has been fun. This has truly been
Oh my God.
fun.
You know what Coach gonna do? I know what he gonna do. I know what he gonna do. You ever saw? You watched The Big Bang Theory?
Yes.
Okay. Remember that episode when? Oh my God, I forgot what the episode was about, but it was all about Leonard saying that he was going to tell. Oh, what was his fiance? I can't even think of the names right now. What was Penny? Something. And he wanted Sheldon to lie, and the lie was that Sheldon had to go help his homeless cousin or something. It was something like that.
Yeah.
And so Sheldon went out and found somebody who was homeless and paid him and gave him the script or whatever to pretend that he was. so that the lie could be believable.
Oh, can't wait to see what Coach does.
That's Tommy.
Coach went to find Tommy.
He went to go find Tommy. All right. I want to see Tommy. Where's Tommy? Coach, you coming back, Coach? You coming back? Because we get ready to end the show.
Yeah, don't end it yet. Don't end it yet. I want America to see what Tom Badass looks like.
Oh. Mercy. He gonna. Who are you paying to come up on the show? Who are you paying to come up on the show? Okay, what white guy you paying? Because you know if you've seen the Facebook page, Tom is white. He's white with red hair. You should have just took a white guy with some brown hair, but he's a white guy with red
hair. Yes, okay. He is. With a plaid shirt on and the cap, something like that. I forgot what he looked like.
Wait, hold on. Wait, is my laptop? Is this thing dead? Oh man, it's dead. I can't show you. I would bring up the Facebook. Can we? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
How about to say I probably can find it on my end.
Let me show y'all Tom's Facebook page, y'all. I don't know how our podcast became all about Tom. Okay. But it's all about Tom.
It is all about Tom.
This is how I say on TikTok. This is live. This is live, all the way live. Okay.
You never know what you're gonna get when it comes down to us.
You never know what you're gonna get when it comes to us. And I say the same thing when I be on my my lives on TikTok. You never know what you're gonna get.
Let me see if we can show people Tom. So this is Tom, y'all.
Here we go. There go Tom.
That's Tom.
There go Tom. That's Tom Bad, y'all. Look at
that is Tom.
That picture was supposedly taken when he was in Vegas.
Yep. That's exactly when it was taken.
Yeah, that was
and those are his awards.
Yeah. Yeah. That's Tom, y'all. He got 3 mutual friends, but he got 6 friends. So he just starting out. He's
just, he's finally showing who he is, He's coming out of his shell, coming from behind the engineer machine. So
he changed the background to Tom.
And I'm going to introduce Tom to America shortly. So I'm going to have him talk and have him have a conversation with you guys. So yeah, so Tom's going to be there. So, yeah.
Is it tonight or another time?
It's another time. Tom ain't ready for it.
Yeah, no, we know he ain't ready. No, we ain't ready for him. Okay. Just all I ask is I just need a heads up so that I can have me some tissue. Because there's no way I'm gonna get through this show. I'm not gonna get through the show if I see Tom on this show. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. I'm not.
I asked the same thing. I just need to be prepared.
Someone had the nerve to call Tom. He looked like AI. First of all, AMN. Tom is a real person. He said he was born February 1995. So he'll be 30 years old next year.
We're gonna celebrate his birthday. He was born when?
February 28th, 1995.
Oh.
He was actually born on the 29th, but Facebook decided, you couldn't put the 29th up there, so he put 28.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, was born. He told me that his birth certificate showed February 29, 1995. No, I was joking. February 28, 1995. Because you can't have no leap year in 95. I told Tom that I said you can't have no leap year, no odd number. He said you're right. So,
Angel, I know you're not switching up. You're not switching up, Angel. She said, cut him some slack. He's just probably busy.
There you go. You know what? There you go. He's busy. He's an award-winning podcast. You saw his awards. He's an award-winning podcast, and he got his own Facebook. Matter of fact, friend him. If you want to, AMN, friend him, and I'm sure he's gonna, take you back and say, "Hey, girl, how you doing? How you doing?" He's a very friendly guy. That's why a lot of people don't like him. I mean, the two people up here, I know one person. Her name starts with a D, ends with a C. Yeah.
Who name starts with a what and ends with a what?
Start with a D, ends with a C.
Wait, we got a comment.
Wait, my name. What name I have ends with a C? What?
Your last name.
You said ends with a C.
He might be a real person, but that picture you just had there was an AI generator. Looks like. Nah, it won't. I think the fact that he was in Vegas and it was a 3-hour time zone, that's why that picture looked like that.
Yeah. All right, we don't spend enough time on.
Hold on, we got one more comment.
Enough about Tom. What about do y'all want me to do some shameless plug stuff or forget about Tom? Took over almost the whole time I was up here. Enough about Tom.
It's 9:13.
Tom is his own guy. Well, then y'all can go ahead and go. Tom was his own guy. So Tom will be on the show.
What is the shameless plug about?
I don't know. What do you want me to talk about?
Moving and I don't know what's going on. What is the shameless plug about?
Well, guys, the shameless plug really is you plug your promotions, your businesses, whatever you want to plug in.
We did that.
Okay, y'all already did that. Okay, cool. All right, then. Well, it's time for y'all to get off the. It's time for you to end the show.
I look like a wild woman all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on.
What?
I don't know. This hat. That's because
So now you're going to tell me he's jumping.
Oh my God, Angel! I love you, Angel. I love you. Oh my God, he's jumping dimensions.
Oh, okay. Listen, here's one more. Said he knows more about Tom than Clark Kent knows about Superman.
I have to go. Well, it's been fun. Everyone enjoy. I'm gonna let Tom know that y'all been. He probably watching. He's probably watching, laid up, chilling. He's probably watching right now. And when he gets
in Miami,
in Miami, and when he gets on, he's gonna let y'all know how he feels.
Well, let him do that. All right. But until then, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for spending time with us at the Shameless Plug podcast. Remember, if you want to have us shine the light on your business, shoot us an email with the pic and your bio. Our email address is
the Shameless Plug 25@gmail.com.
That is us. And what is this that's playing?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh, but before we come off, one thing, and I'm going to plug this. Mr. Bill DiNicola is having a drive-in movie massacre casting. And the filming will take place in Henderson, North Carolina, September the 12th through the 14th. So anybody that's an actor, wants to run away from somebody with a butcher knife or a machete, Please contact Mr. Bill. It's BILLDINICOLA. Contact him or contact me and let me know, and I'll get your information to him. But yes, if you want to be a part of a horror movie, here's your chance.
That sounds interesting. That definitely sounds interesting. See,
I'm just gonna help mix the blood together. That's it. That's all I'm gonna make the fake stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm using ketchup. I'm gonna just use some ketchup. So that's it.
Let's go to Party City and get some real blood or something like that.
No, I won't do all that.
Angel, you have a wonderful night. I don't know if I'm gonna get
Bye,
on
Angel.
tonight. If I do, I'm sure I'll see you. If not, I'll be on tomorrow. But thank you. I love you, Angel. Thank you for the comments. You had us laughing, and you get it. You get it. And thank you for getting it. All right, that's it, y'all. We have completed another episode number 7. We will be back next week at 8:00.
Yes.
And we will see you then. Until then, have a good
night. All right,
night.
everybody. Bye.
Bye. I guess I got to do it, huh?
Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. 2 queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the shameless plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trend, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story told. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
This is the Shameless Plug.